The secret side of me, I never let you see. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. So stay away from me, the beast is ugly. I feel the rage and I just can't hold it. It's touching on the wall, in the closet, in the hall. It comes away and I can't control it. Hiding under the bed, in my body, in my head. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it end. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I'm lost in that I feel like a monster. I hate what I become, the nightmares just begun. I'm lost in that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster.
It's a shame that you've been put into this position and have to face off against me, Mr. Silver. You would have almost made a pretty decent member of our group.
Fuck that.
Aw, come on. Don't be like that. I'm serious. In fact, we could still possibly avoid all this trouble right now. I could put in a good word for you for my leader and let you join our group.
Eve, you are out of your fucking mind. You and the rest of your Chaos Knight group have caused all kinds of trouble and havoc here at my Duel Academy, and you guys have taken away everyone who I would consider as my second family. I would rather drop dead than join your side.
You deny my offer? Oh well, at least I tried.
There's something else that I have to know. Is there any way that everyone that the Chaos Knights took down can be saved or brought back?
I'm afraid not. Duels against the Chaos Knights basically means that everything is put on the line. When someone loses, it's an automatic game over for them. Everyone that me and my colleagues took down here at the Academy have all met that fate.
You better be fucking with me.
Does it look like I'm joking? I'm being serious.
Alright, now it's personal. I'm going to wipe that cocky smirk right off of your fucking face and whoop your ass good in a duel.
If that's what you wish, then I will grant it for you. But before we begin, let's change the scenery. I activate a Barrier Chaos Field.
Barrier Chaos Field? What in the name of Raw is this thing?
Oh, nothing much. Just a sphere-like field that you and I are about to duel inside of. And in this field, the dangers for you skyrocket. Neither of us are allowed to leave until the duel is over, and whoever loses will be drained of their duel energy and their life force. Also, just so you are made aware, this sphere field is the main weapon the Chaos Knights used to take down everybody else here at the Academy.
Impressive, Eve. You just keep finding new ways to make me hate you Chaos Knights even more.
Well, if you want to try taking your revenge, then I suggest we get started.
You messed with my Duel Academy, and now your evil goth ass is going on a one-way trip to its end.
That's just big talk. Let's see if your dueling skills are enough to stop me. Let's duel. I will let you take the first turn.
How polite of you. First, I'll discard Genta, Gateman of Dark World, and add the Gates of Dark World field spell to my hand. Then I'll activate the Gates of Dark World. As long as it's on my field, all fiends gain 300 attack and defense. This field spell also has a secondary effect. Once a turn, I can banish one fiend from the graveyard and discard another fiend-type monster from my hand, and then draw one card from my deck. Two effects will now activate. First, since Genta was banished, I can special summon him to the field since I control another Dark World card. And because I discarded Rainbows, over King of Dark World, I can add a level 5 or higher Dark World monster from my deck to my hand. Next I activate Dark Corridor. I first add any Dark World monster to my hand. And then I discard one card from my hand into the graveyard. The card I discarded was Sarai, Guru of Dark World, which triggers its effect. Serialized special summons itself to your side of the field, and then forces the player opposing him to discard one card. Silva, Warlord of Dark World, was discarded, so his special ability special summons himself to the field. And because he was discarded by one of your card effects, 2 cards in your hand are sent to the bottom of your deck.
I didn't really need these 2 cards anyway, it's not a big deal.
Not a big deal? That's about to change. I return Silva back to my hand, and special summon back Rainbows, over King of Dark World, from my graveyard through his own effect. Next, I normal summon Fabled Raven, and then I'll use his effect right away. I discard any number of cards from my hand. For each card discarded, Fabled Raven gains 400 attack, and his level increases by 1, until the end phase. Also, because I discarded 2 Dark Worlds, Silva and Beige, their effects let me special summon themselves to the field. And next, I will tune the now level 4 Fabled Raven, with my level 4 Genta. By synchronizing the power of these 2 monsters, I create a new life, within the shadows of Dark World, the one who commands powerful thundering darkness awakens. I synchro summon. Level 8, Groza, Tyrant of Thunder. That's going to be enough for now. I end my turn.
A pretty decent starting turn coming from Dark Worlds. But against me, it is not enough to slow me down or stop me. You're not the only one who can discard monsters to gain an advantage. I discard Hecatrice from my hand to use its effect. That lets me search my deck and add Valhalla, Hall of the Fallen. Next, I activate the banishment of the Dark Lord spell card, adding Dark Lord Superbia from my deck to my hand. After that, I use the effect of Dark Lord Excel in my hand. By discarding itself, along with another Dark Lord monster, I get to draw 2 new cards from my deck. And now, to take care of your entire board, I activate Dark Hole.
Son of a bitch.
Next up, I activate the continuous spell, Valhalla, Hall of the Fallen. Once per turn, if I don't have any monsters on my field, I can special summon a fairy from my hand. So, I'll use that effect immediately, and special summon to the field, Dark Lord Asmodeus. Now I'll use the special ability of my Asmodeus, to send Dark Lord Zerato from my deck to the graveyard. And now Asmodeus, attack Austin Silver directly. If this is the best you can do, your defeat is already approaching fast. There's nothing else I'd like to do, so I will end my turn.
Don't even dare think of counting me out. This duel is far from over. It's my move. Draw. First, I'll use the effect of my Gates of Dark World field spell. Once again, I'll banish Jenda from my graveyard, discard a Fiend from my hand, and draw 1 card. Grapha, Dragon Lord of Dark World, was discarded, and because he was, Grapha's effect lets me destroy any card on the field. I'll destroy Asmodeus.
Whatever, that just triggers my monster's second ability. When Asmodeus is destroyed, an Asmo and DS token are summoned to my field.
That's fine, because since Jenda was banished again, I can special summon him to the field. But he won't be sticking around for long. I will return Jenda back to my hand, and special summon Rainbows, once again back from the graveyard. Next, I activate the effect of Danger Mothman from my hand. Choose 1 card in my hand to be discarded.
I'll choose the middle card.
The card you chose is Genta. That means Jenda is discarded, Mothman is summoned to the field, and I get to draw 1 card from my deck. Then I'll activate the card I just drew. Dark Corridor. I'll add a second Beige from my deck to my hand, and then immediately discard Beige into my graveyard. This in turn will trigger Beige's effect, special summoning itself to the field. I then overlay level 4 Mothman and level 4 Beige, so that I can build the overlay network. I Xyz summon Photon Happy Operative. I activate Pappy Operative's special ability. By using one of her overlay units, your DS token is switched into attack mode, and loses 600 attack points. Now Rainbows, attack the DS token.
It's futile, Austin. My DS token cannot be destroyed in battle.
Photon Pappy Operative, Attack and Destroyer Asmo Token. Vivid Swarm. I just need one more turn, and I can use Rainbows and Pappy Operative to end this duel. But, just in case, I'll set this monster face down in defense mode, before ending my turn.
Let's see how long you'll be keeping your current field. I activate the spell card, Trading. By discarding one level 8 monster from my hand, I can draw 2 cards. Then I activate Monster Gate. This allows me to tribute my DS token, and then I must excavate cards from the top of my deck until I find a monster. It looks like Indulged Dark Lord is the card that I'll be summoning. And since Indulged Dark Lord has been summoned, I can activate her effect. She lets me summon a Dark Lord from my deck to your field, and add a Dark Lord to my hand, just as long as the 2 Dark Lords each have a different level. On your field, I'll summon level 3 Dark Lord Yuko back. And for me, I'll add the level 4 Capricious Dark Lord. And then, I'll immediately summon my Capricious Dark Lord. I then overlay level 4 Indulged Dark Lord and Capricious Dark Lord to build the overlay network. I Xyz summon Fairy Cheer Girl. I activate Fairy Cheer Girl's special ability. By using one of her overlay units, I get to draw 1 card. And because Capricious Dark Lord was detached and sent to the graveyard, I can activate her effect, weakening all monsters you control by 500 attack and defense for every fairy on the field until the end phase. But that's going to be the least of your problems. From my hand I activate Rank Up Magic Variance Force.
Here it comes.
I rebuild the overlay network with my rank 4 Fairy Cheer Girl. Powerful forces of dangerous chaos. Bestow this innocent fairy with newfound darkness and destruction, blacken her heart and awaken her evil side. Go Chaos Xyz Evolution! Come forth Chaos Xyz Dark Fairy Cheer Girl! Now my Variance Force's second effect activates. Your Photon Pappy Operative loses its last overlay unit, and that lost unit becomes attached to Dark Fairy Cheer Girl. And guess what? I'm still not done. I activate another spell card, Dark Lord Contact. This lets me bring back Dark Lord Superbia from my graveyard in defense mode. And since I summon Superbia from the graveyard, I can activate its special ability to summon yet another Dark Lord from my graveyard. I'll choose Excel. Dark Lord Excel, take out Austin's face down monster, because I have a sneaking suspicion that I know what it is.
You just took out my morphing jar. When it's flipped, both players discard their hands and draw 5 new cards. However, since neither of us have any cards in our hands, we both will just pick up a fresh new 5.
Looks like my hunch was correct, and that means you're now going to be in for some serious damage. Dark Fairy Cheer Girl, destroy Photon Pappy Operative. Now for a special ability. When Dark Fairy Cheer Girl destroys a monster in battle, by using 1 Chaos Overlay unit, you get nailed for 400 points of damage for every card in my hand. Thanks to your morphing jar, I've got 5 cards in hand. That means 2,000 points of damage. Cheer Girl, let him have it. Chaos Voltage Blast.
Ah shit.
Aw, just look at you. Getting ever closer to death's door.
Too bad that I'm not ready to go through that door. I'm not going to lose this duel. I will defeat you.
I do admire your determination, I really do. But you need to face the facts. You cannot win this duel. I proceed to main phase 2 and activate my Excel's special ability. I offer 1,000 of my life points, and then Excel returns a Dark Lord spell or trap card that's in my graveyard to my deck, while also applying that card's effect. I'll return Banishment of the Dark Lords. Applying its effect, I add Dark Lord Nurgle from my deck to my hand. Then I'll set 3 cards face down, and end my turn.
This is not going to be easy. I have to break through Eve's board if I want to stand a chance at winning this duel. I know I can do this. I owe it to everyone here at Duel Academy who have fallen victim to the Chaos Knights. It's my move. I draw. Once again I use the effect of my field spell. I banish Jenna from my graveyard, discard a Fiend from my hand, and draw a new card from my deck. And since I discarded Grapha, I can once again destroy any card on the field. I'll destroy Dark Lord Excel.
In response to that effect, I activate one of my face downs. Dark Lord Enchantment. By sending Superbia to the graveyard, I target rainbows. Then I use the effect of Excel, paying 1000 life points and shuffling Dark Lord Contact from my graveyard to my deck to apply its effect. Dark Lord Contact will special summon Dark Lord Zerato from my graveyard. Then, resolving Dark Lord Enchantment, I gain control of rainbows until the end phase. Then Excel is destroyed by Grapha's effect.
Let's also not forget that I do get to special summon Jenna since I did banish him again. Next I'll activate the spell card, Charge into a Dark World. This will let me resurrect Fabled Raven from my graveyard, and then, I must discard one Fiend from my hand. The card I discarded was another Rainbows, so I'll use his effect, adding my last Grapha from my deck to my hand. Then I activate the effect of Fabled Raven, and I'll choose to discard these two cards from my hand. Since I discarded Grapha and Parl, I activate their effects. I'll have Grapha be the target of Parl, and through the effect of Grapha, I target your middle set card to destroy it.
In response to those effects, I activate the set card you just targeted. Dark Lord Uprising. I send Dark Lord Zerato from my field to the graveyard, and perform a fusion summon using Dark Lord's Morningstar, Nurgle, and Excel in my hand. I fusion summon the first Dark Lord. Dark Lord Uprising also lets me gain life points equal to Zerato's original attack.
Rats, that means since Uprising resolved, Grapha's target is missed, but Parl's effect will still go off, and let me special summon Grapha from my graveyard back to the field.
That's not going to matter. Now that we've resolved the current chain link, I can activate first Dark Lord's special ability. Meaning, I destroy every card on your side of the field. How sad, now you've got nothing on your field, meanwhile my board is still going strong.
My field may be gone for now, but I still have a hand. I now activate the quick play spell, Dark World Accession. I banish Grapha and Silva from my graveyard to fusion summon a powerful monster of my own. Rise up, Grapha, Dragon Overlord of Dark World. And let's also welcome a very personal favorite of mine. I banish one light and one dark monster from my graveyard to call forth the Great Soldier of Chaos. Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. Now to do some serious damage. Blackluster Soldier, attack Dark Fairy Cheergirl.
Even with the legendary Blackluster Soldier, you Austin Silver have lost this duel. I activate my trap card, Staunch Defender. I target the first Dark Lord, then Staunch Defender forces all of your monsters to attack this turn, and they can only select my Dark Lord as an attack target.
Staunch Defender would have won you the duel in any other specific situation, but not this one.
What?
I activate Grapha Dragon Overlord's special ability. Instead of its usual effect, Staunch Defender's effect is changed to a new one that forces me to discard a card from my hand. And because Brawl Huntsman of Dark World was discarded by an opponent's card effect, I can draw 2 cards from my deck. Blackluster Soldier, continue your attack.
Go right ahead, it's only 500 points of damage.
During the damage step, I activate Concentrating Current.
What?
This turn, Blackluster Soldier gains attack equal to his current defense points. It gets worse for you. Blackluster Soldier can attack again whenever it defeats a monster in battle. And since he still has his attack boost, Blackluster Soldier take out the first Dark Lord.
Luckily for me, since Cheergirl did get sent to my graveyard, I can draw 1 card.
Due to Concentrating Current, Grapha can't attack this turn. But that won't matter because I've got exactly what I need to put an end to this duel.
But how?
I'll gladly show you. First I will discard Jenda from my hand into the graveyard, and search a second copy of the Gates of Dark World. Then I activate my Gates of Dark World, once again granting all fiends on the field 300 attack and defense. Then, I'll return Grapha Dragon Overlord from my field to the extra deck, and special summon one of the Graphas that's still in my graveyard.
Okay, what exactly are you trying to pull off here?
With the level 8 Black Luster Soldier and Grapha Dragon Lord of Dark World, I construct the overlay network. IXC Summon, number 1. Come forth, Infection Buzz King.
A giant bug?
A giant fiend-type bug to be exact, but that's not what's important. What's important is my number's special ability. By using one overlay unit, Buzz King can destroy any card on your field. And then if the destroyed card is a monster, you take damage equal to half its attack points on the field.
And Rainbow's current attack is
3,300 thanks to my Gates of Dark World. The damage you'll take is just enough to wipe out the rest of your life points.
No, this can't be happening.
Payback, it truly is the B word, isn't it? This is for every victim at the Duel Masters Duel Academy. Buzz King, destroy rainbows and end this duel.
I concede defeat.
It's over. It's finally over. Man, what a day.
Hey, there you are. Are you all right?
Yeah, I think so. I made it out in one piece, so I'd say that's a good sign. And I see that you made it out okay too.
Minus the fact Grimoire set up some solid floodgates against me. But yeah, I was able to defeat him out front. I didn't learn anything else about the Chaos Knights though.
Well, thankfully, I learned something from Eve. But I'm not saying what it is, not until you, me, and AJ leave the area.
Good call. It's not safe to stay here at the academy.
Before we head back to the Obelisk Blue Dorm, meet back up with AJ and get out of here. There's something that I have to take care of.
You got 3 copies of this card. For me and my deck?
I figured these could give your Red Dragon Archfiends a massive power boost. They are as rare as they come, so you're fucking welcome.
Hey AJ, maybe those cards will save your ass from getting OTK'd by me again.
Make one more reminder of that duel again, and I'll find the nearest body of water to throw your entire deck in.
I appreciate you guys letting me stay with you at your apartment for the time being.
It's not a problem.
Yeah, not at all. You can crash with us for as long as you need to.
It'll be a lot better than staying in my dorm room and being on the edge.
There's zero doubt about that. All 3 of us have experienced firsthand what those Chaos Knights are capable of.
There's one thing that's for certain. I don't think this is the last that either of us are going to be seeing of them. Just before my duel against the Chaos Knight Eve, she had mentioned to me something about a boss that she was working for. But that was it, no name or anything else.
Chaos fields, draining dual energy in one's life force, putting everything on the line. Yeah, good chance that the Chaos Knights are probably going to want payback. They started all of this when they attacked the Academy, and now, we've set off the next chain of events by taking down 4 of their members.
Whatever is to come next, we all have to be ready.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Master Reggie.
Not another word. I need time alone right now.
Sir, I promise this will be well worth your time.
Get your fucking ears cleaned. I said I need time alone right now.
Sir, I heard you the first time, but this is very important.
Go on.
Never mind, I'll just talk to you about it later.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Jace Hubbard, AJ Wagner, and Austin Silver. You three won the battle today. But starting now, you three will be top targets on my hit list.
途切れた息の根